Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Project ATM Star. Today we are going to be working on finishing up Ars Nouveau, and then also we might be looking into starting Apothic Enchanting, because I need to start working on getting better gear, so then we could go to the other and defeat those piglitches. So let's go ahead and get that started. And then also I will show you what I've been kind of doing in between episodes. It is a massive, massive, massive overhaul of the base. In my other series, ATM 10 to the Sky, we were changing up our base layout. We destroyed the entire island and I made this like floating platform, and I'm starting to get that all situated. So that kind of gave me this weird idea to kind of work on upgrading our base here. I don't know if you remember, but in my last episode, I was saying how I was starting to feel a little cramped and that I was going to expand a little bit. Well, we did just that. So let me go ahead and take you on around and show you what I've done. I've increased our power a little bit. So I have a total of 16 nitro reactors from Power. Also on top of that, I have 2 energizing orbs, and that's not all. As you can see here, I got things kind of in a disarray here. You kind of saw a little brief snippet of down there, but let's go ahead and take you down there. And yes, my elevator is right at the door. This is kind of annoying. I'm going to find a new spot for this. This is just temporary. So I'm kind of did a thing and I've expanded a little bit, meaning I started taking down some of the walls. I've started opening up different things. Like this whole section's going to be nothing but storage. As you can see here, and kind of what I said in the last episode, I was going to start moving everything to these 4x4s. This is going to take a lot of time to do this because some of these are in the hundreds of thousands of items already, and that takes an extreme amount of time to get out of these and moved into these. And so I'm not going to bore you guys with that. I will do that in between episodes as I work on finishing up the storage. I will be working on getting more compacting drawers for everything else that needs it, you know, like the glowstone. We could probably do the bone meal, maybe possibly the nether quartz, and all the other items that may need it. I'm also going to be expanding my farm, my MA farm, because we're just not getting enough resources that I need to help progress. The builder that I have in the mining dimension is doing a great job. Don't get me wrong. It's doing a wonderful job. However, that could only do so much. Like if we look here, like so far we've only gotten just a little under 8,000 diamonds. It's not a lot, especially for the size of area that I was working on in the mining dimension. So unfortunately, we could do better, and we will do better. We just got to get there. I upgraded my ME controller, as you could see here, and I will kind of show you what I've done. I took massive inspiration from the views in his ATM 10 to the Sky episode, where he showed off building his controller and how he has the P2Ps. So the way that this is set up, I believe this gives you roughly about, if all filled up, just the inside. So this face, nothing touching the very absolute top or outside of the shell. It gives you almost 4,000 channels to work with. And that's plenty. If you do everything even on the outside, underneath, on top, that will give you close to, I believe it was either 84,000 or 8,400, or it was 7,900. I don't quite remember. I'm sure you could do the math on that one. 32 channels per side, per P2P. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to focus on working on the insides of each side. As you can see, I kind of like the way this looks, how you have the P2P surrounding with the cables and the ME controller in the middle acting as a sub network. So I like the way this is. And I'm also working on another thing that he was kind of building as well. And I really liked that. I really liked the way he had this set up and how much faster things were being crafted. So I have the same thing going on. So I have all the reaction chambers, circuit slicers, and crystal assemblers. This one's going to be for mechanism. So I'll go ahead and get that taken care of as well. And all these do have the acceleration cards, and the pattern provider does have the induction card, which is something that I've been working on behind the scenes here. So if we come down here, this is where I have those connected up, connected to a P2P into a wireless connector. And here's the flux accessor. I've been trying to figure this out on how it works, and I think I kind of have a grasp of it. So I have the flux assessor with the P2P and also a flux point so I could push power into it. And then I have over here the FE storage cell, and you can see it's gaining some storage. So right now this is almost 400 billion FE so far in the system. And everything that's going to have a pattern provider is going to have the induction card, so that I don't have to worry about constantly using, flux points for every machine or run cables to every machine. If it has an ME provider, or I'm sorry, an ME pattern provider, then it's going to have power. So the only cables that I have to worry about is stuff that gets connected to my ME system. I also got water and cobblestone situated here. So I'm slowly, increasing what this base can hold, or house, I should say. So once I get everything situated, and I'll show you this as well, I also built the quantum computer and of course the assembler's matrix. These weren't hard at all to make, and they're fully maxed out. They have everything that they were needing. In this bad boy over here, I have a, let me see, where can I see it? I think it's, if I click on this, yeah. So I have 121 quantum computer accelerators. Of course, you have the structure. And then inside the quantum, I have a 256M quantum computer storage, along with the quantum computer core, multi-threader, and the data entangler. And then for the matrix, I used glass on all sides. And then the frame for the corners, and I believe the top and bottom. So it's just the sides that have the glass. And then I use 60 pattern cores, 60 craft cores, and 5 of the speed cores. So this thing is jamming. And then if we come back over here, so far I'm only using 23 channels out of all of these. So it's actually pretty cool setup. I really like this. So I have 3 channels going into this side. I have 7 on that, 7 on that, and then 3 on that side. So each one will carry, as much as I could get out of these. And it's a beautiful thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we need to do the Ars Nouveau. So let's go ahead, Ars. All right, and also I do have the Ender source jars. So that's going to be extremely, that will come in handy. Extremely handy when it comes time to getting this set up. We just need to find a spot for this temporarily until my base is done. I'm just going to plop this down somewhere, and I'm kind of thinking clearing this out a little bit and making like a little corner for all the crafts that are needing. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I love that so much. Nice. So let me go ahead and clear this out, make a little corner, and then we'll work on getting all the items that we need to set up this craft. So I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, and I am back with you guys. So we got a little area here cleared out. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we need exactly. Okay, so let's do Ars Nouveau and let's see what we need. I know we need some pedestals. We're going to need quite a few of these. What else do we need? We need arcane core. Let's take a look. Let's see. The water essence, the manipulation, fire, earth, air. We're going to need this. I think this is also one of them, so we need this one. The abjuration. And then conjuration, I think we need that one as well. I don't think we need any of these ones. I think those are mainly for the gear at the top here. So I'm not too worried about that. I just want the core, you know, the water, manipulation, fire, earth, air, conjuring, and abjuration. I think those are really all we need. So let's go ahead and get that set up. I'll go ahead and leave this here for now. Again, all this is going to go probably in a compacting drawer, honestly, because I think that will help kind of reduce the lag that gets caused by this. I don't know yet. If that is the case, if that does work, please let me know down in the comments below. Okay, so let's make some patterns for these things, just so we don't have to craft by hand. And we should have enough of these in the system. So let's go ahead and throw these in here. And let's see if we can make them. Okay, so let's see. How many pedestals do we actually need? So there's 3 for that one. 3 for that one. So it's 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and 21. So that shouldn't be too bad. So we need 21 of those at least. And that should be pretty quick here. Oh, we got something broken. What can it be? I bet it's... No, it's not the store stone. Why are you broken? Let's take a look. Everything over here should still be connected. Let's try that again. Unless it's the crafting pattern that's broken. Let's take a look. On terminal. Okay, so let's do that. Let's see if that fixed it. Gold nugget, source gem, source stone. Okay. I think it was the stone. So let's take a look here. Cancel that again. Let's try one more time. Nope, something is breaking in. I'm not sure what. Fair enough. We'll just craft it by hand then. And then what I'm going to do is once I have these crafted, I'm going to craft these down into the smaller or the flat platforms. Because I just think they look better and they take up less space. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 7 arcane cores. Oh, I had one in the system. Oh well. Okay, and then we also need one more item. And it's I believe it's the imbuement chamber. So we'll need 7 of those as well. Mark that. What would take? Archwood. Go ahead and craft a stack of those. Okay, I think we have everything that we need. So let's head back out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do kind of like it has 2 blocks away from the wall right here. And then we're going to do 2 blocks. I don't want to stagger these. We'll have one right here. No, that's not going to work. I'm going to move this right here. Then I'll put one right here, there. Oh, they could place down like that? I did not know that. That's weird. I didn't know they could be placed down on the side like that. Oh, then again, you can place it up on the wall. That makes sense. Okay, now that we have that, let's go ahead and wrap these around. Perfect. Oh, turning that off. Okay, let's go ahead and slap these on here. Let me grab all the items that we need for each one of these crafts, and then I will go ahead and bring you guys back. All right, and I am back. So there's something I kind of want to try, and that's to see if we can import. Actually, you know what? Can I do the import export bus instead? Let's see if this works. Because if we could import the gem and then export the item, because it's the gem that we need, right? Yeah. So if we could import this in and then export the item back to our system, that will make things so much easier. So let's see if this is something that can actually work. And I chose the color purple. because, you know, Ars Nouveau, purple and gold. So it looks pretty good, actually. All right. And I think I want to kind of put this just chilling right here. All right. Let's see if this is something that can actually work. And then I kind of want to get this set up. Export the first item until the network is empty. Then try the next one. Export using round robin mode. Export items in random order. Okay, so grab one of these. I'm just curious if this is going to actually work or not. I don't have very high hopes, but that would be pretty cool if it could. If this doesn't work, then I'll go my other route where I use pipes and a barrel and then just import the gems into the barrel and have them get piped into each one. And then when the craft is done, have the craft get exported out. Or I could even set up a modular router system. I don't know. I kind of want to do this because I've been playing around with AE2 so much that I just want to learn more about it and what it can or cannot do. So this will be kind of interesting. So let me go and slap this down below. Again, these aren't going to stay up here like this. I'm just doing this temporarily until I finish the base. Oh, that's not what I wanted. All right. Let's see if this happens in real time. Online. Okay, so it doesn't look like it's working. However, not all is lost. So let me go into my bag here, and where did all my import buses go? Or does it get eaten when I made this? Okay, let me make some more. Go ahead and make 10. Let me grab my wrench. All right, before I go any further, let me do this. Am I doing this the right way? Hold on. Oh, I'm doing this backwards. See, I always get these mixed up. I always get these mixed up. So let me get the export buses. I can never get this right. Okay, let's do one more go. Come on, please work. Do I have these connected? I'm sure I do. Yeah, I do. I have them connected to the system. Why are you not working? Or does it not like being that it's from the top? Grab my cable. Let me try one more thing, because I have a feeling that's what I thought. Okay. So let's put in the first craft and see if it puts in the gem. Yes, it works. Okay. Let me slap this back on top. I have a feeling that will work too. And I'm wondering if this will work. It does. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this. Hold on. And it gets transformed and gone back into the system. Perfect. Oh, I didn't think that was gonna really work. Oh, I am excited about that. All right, let me grab out my import exports again. It's like I need. No, I have them. I have them all. Just a couple of them here that I need to replace. Oh, I didn't think that was gonna work. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, let's put the rest of these on. Oh, this is awesome. And then we have to define this. Yes. Oh. That is wonderful. Okay, let's keep going. That was a feather, wing, and arrow. And this one is dirt, seed, and iron. Oh yeah, I gotta define that. It was one of the ones I broke. Okay. Perfect. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay. Let me throw this dirt away, and then grab the next. So, flint and steel, torch, and gunpowder. This one is puck, redstone, and button. And this one... Okay. So now let me go back down. And let me grab these out of the system and put them in a drawer. So Ars Essence. Oh, this is a wonderful thing. I'm missing one more. There it is. Nope. Make sure. Just in case. There it is. Water. Okay. So perfect. Right here. So water, fire, earth, and air. And then these bad boys. Okay, let's just reset real quick. Make sure they're all in the system. Perfect. Now, what I want to do... Oh, getting lost over here. Speed these up. I know it might not be... Oh, I'm running out of source. Do I need more agronomic source links? Agro. Let's see if getting more helps. Or does only one work? Because it looks like it's only going to that one. I'll probably have to fiddle around with this to see if we could get this to go a little bit faster. I did not want you to go there. There we go. Or could it be because they're all ender jars and what I need to do is get regular source jars and have those push individually into each. No. How do these things work? I feel like I'm doing this wrong. I'll have to look into that some more and see how that works. Normally what I use is the volcanic source link. This was kind of something new that I wanted to try. If this can't keep up, then I will switch back to the volcanic and just set up my normal lava bucket method that I have where it just pulls out of the system by modular router. It feeds it to the volcanic source link and then cycles back around. Let me take a look at the source over here. I mean, they're coming in slow, but they're coming in. I think it's because they're all ender source jars so that it shares the quantity or the amount of source that's in each jar. They're all the same. So that might be kind of a conflict. So I'll have to look more into that. I'll get it figured out. In the meantime, let's go ahead and move on to the next plan that I want to do today, which is actually Apothic Enchanting. This thing is kind of massive. Well, not really massive, but this will get us to the point where we can get very powerful and also get better enchants. So let me go ahead and I don't think we need, I think we could do this right off the bat. Yeah, I can make these. Okay, let me make some patterns. I'm gonna try and get all the bookshelves situated within patterns and then see what we're able to work with. And then I will go ahead and bring you guys back. Alright, and I am back with you guys. So I went ahead and I made all the patterns for all the bookshelves that we're probably going to be working through. And I have some things already crafting. So let's go ahead and take a look, see how we're looking. Okay, it looks like something got stuck. Go ahead and cancel that and try again. Okay, something is broken again. Have the leather, don't have paper. So it looks like the paper's broken. Interesting. Well, let's go ahead and fix that real quick. Alright, let's try again. There we go. So it looks like I'll have to try and figure out why the paper was broken. Let's go ahead and slap these down real quick. Now let's get us an enchanting table. Need another book. Enchanting table. Let's slap this guy down right here. Grab some lapis. And we need some levels. Let's go grab some levels. Just want about 200. There we go. Alright. Now the reason why I made that was actually for another craft. Let's take a look. Not that one. That one. We need 2 more crafts. Still not bad. We need that guy, and then go ahead and slap these in here real quick. And let's see if we can make it now. Got the obsidian. Alright, I guess I'll do this by hand. Not sure what is going on with my system. I'll have to figure out what's going on. And boom. Got it. So this is where we'll be able to store all of our enchanting books. This will help us build enchants as well for our gear for when we do go through this a couple of times and see what we could have put on there. So you could put books through this and you can enchant the books. The higher your Eterna, Quanta, and Arcana is, the better the enchants will be. And of course that means we have to tier all of these up to a higher tier, which we could definitely start working on. Okay. So I'll have to kind of do this one by one, which isn't a problem. I should have made some more though, but it's okay. So let me go ahead and get through these, and then I will bring you back, and then we will work on the next step. And we'll probably look at the quest line for Apothic Enchanting. As you can see here, this is the route that we're taking. So I need 8 in total to go ahead and complete this quest line kind of thing. Or at least this bottom portion, because we'll have to go through the top as well. And I want to go through the top because I want to get the enchanting clues bookshelf. It kind of helps having those clues. So let me go ahead and get through this, and then I will bring you guys back in just a little bit. Alright, and I'm back. So as you can see here, we have pretty much completed everything except we have to go fight the warden now, because I need some more warden tendrils, and I don't have him on a data model yet. So let's go do that. Let me grab some of the hostile. Yeah, let's grab a couple of these. I think we still have our learner. Yes, we do. Go ahead and put the books away, put all that away. This could go there. Now before I go, I do want to do some kind of basic enchant on my sword because there's absolutely nothing on it. So let's go ahead and we'll grab this. We'll grab this. Life stealing is always good. Definitely want looting. That's fine for now. Ruthless strike, definitely. Sharpness, definitely. We could get soul looting. I think that works for the warden. Get some sweeping edge. And I think that's it for now. So let's see if we could do this. And I think I need an anvil, which I do. Let me go ahead and grab the anvil. So now I got the anvil. Let's go ahead and put it down. And let's see what it takes to do this. That's actually not bad. 61, yeah, 61 levels. Let's go ahead and get that. All right. And I'll put you up there, get you there. Go ahead and go say hi to our old friend. Where are... Oh, there we go. Go ahead and get him summoned up real quick. One more screech and we should be seeing him here. There he is. That wasn't bad. Let's keep it going. We need 5 more of them. I'm also going to capture him as well. Alright, let me go ahead and get this all done and I'll bring you guys right back. Alright, so we are back. We got that all done. So let's go ahead and slap this guy into our small little setup here. Oh, I forgot to give these guys a drawer, but that's fine because I'm going to put you in there. I'm going to put you in there. Okay, because I don't think we need the slimes anymore. Let me take a look. Slime. Nah, I think we're good on slime. For now, at least. If we need to, I'll just expand this farm. Let me get some more matrices going. They craft up really quick with this new system, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And put that away. I'll put you in my backpack. You can go back into the system. Alright. So let's see, what do we got here? So we just need, I think, one more. And we'll have them all. Unless we already have them all. Let me take a look. Hostile neural network. Oh, there's 2 more. Okay, so Twilight and Starlight. Probably won't really need much from them. I'm not 100% sure. No, Twilight, yeah, definitely. I think the Snow Queen. Give me a prediction. I was going to do the setup here and then I kind of changed my mind. So this has just been kind of hanging out here. Still nothing. That's fine. That's probably going to take a minute. So let's go back home and let's see if we can finish up the bookshelves. So I need some more dormant deep shelves. So dormant, and I think I need, I'll just make 8 of them. I don't know exactly how many I actually need. Because I have, actually, you know what? I could have just done 6. I would have been fine. Let's go ahead and get these. Need more levels. Okay, I got my levels, so let's go ahead and finish this up. Need 3 more of these guys. Oh, that's right. I need to transform these into the deep shelf variant. I have 3 of these already? Actually, that's all I needed was 3 of those. Now I need the 3 of these. Perfect. And now I could turn those into the skulk shelves. Perfect. There's 1. And the other one is right here. What do I have here? Echoing deep shelf. So I need these. There we go. Okay. So I have those. And I got these. Which I already have a couple of these. Which I could pick back up. And then I'll go ahead and pick these up. Okay, so let me go ahead and put that away, that away. The deep shelf put away. The end shelves, that one. We'll keep this. Where'd my bookshelves go? Did I not make... Hold on. What am I missing? I have the catalysts. Definitely have the skulks. And I have the warden tendrils. So what am I missing? I will definitely need to troubleshoot my system as it seems like it's not functioning properly. So I'll have to take a look and see what's going on with that. Okay, what else did I need? I need a geode and the draconic. Let me go ahead and geo and grab this guy. And I'll put him down right here. So the quest line is saying 4, but the actual text is saying 5. So let me grab this guy out. And then we'll need 1 more echoing. That's weird. There we go. Okay. So now this is the full Apothic Enchanting setup. And normally what I like to do is grab this and put you there so it all matches. Perfect. All right. Now, if you want to make this even better, you could also add in the enchanting clues. So the Hell Shelf of Sight and the Hell Shelf of Masterful Sight, you could add in uh, one or two of these. The Blazing Hell Shelf, you could. I wouldn't worry about that one. That one's not needed. This one right here, which is the Sea Shelf of Aquatic Filtration. This one's awesome because you could actually put certain books in there. So, for instance, let's say this book right here, Unusing. I'm not going to use that at all, ever. I could grab one of these books and throw it into that bookshelf, and I will never get that while enchanting. There's the Heartforged Sea Self. This one is good if you need extra arcana, but if you already completed the setup like I did, you'll have maxed out everything, and then also 11 enchanting clues, which is actually really good. So let's grab a couple of books and let's see what we could get. I need some lapis as well. All right, so right off the bat, we're getting really good enchants. So we got Berserker's Fury 3, Soul Looting 6, Nature's Blessing 6, Luck of the Sea 6. So that's actually really good. Oh yeah, Decrepitude was at 13, Incurable Wounds 13. Yeah. Now something I do recommend with this enchanting library. You don't have to, because I believe with the enchanting library, this one could hold up to 16 level enchanting books. So kind of like how I was saying with the Decrepitude is 13. So this could go up to 16 before you're cut off. So what I like doing is I'll grab this, and I believe no, use 4 Skulk, 4 Echo, 1 Draconic, 5 Geodes, and a Skeleton Skull. Oh, and it also tells you right here in the quest line that difference between it is the points, which I'll show you in a minute of what the points look like. But the enchantment library could only hold 32,768 points per enchantment. And the Library of Alexandria, which is the one that we're going for, could hold 1.1 billion points really well. And if you see here, the level capacity is 31. So let's see what we need to make this. So we need 100, 45 to 50, and then 100. So we need to drop our quanta by quite a bit. So let's see what we have. Apothic. Yeah, see, we could do a bunch of these, which I need more leather for the books. Need more budding amethyst. I wonder, can I do amethyst with this? No, I cannot. That is fine. What happened to my... Let's see. Apothic. So I'm going to need to make this real quick. So 60, 30, 50. Normally what I do is I'll actually make a couple of these for the different enchanting stuff. So like one is my main enchanter for books and items and stuff. The other one will be set up for the echo shards, and then the other one will be set up for like stuff like this where it's like you need just a certain amount for the budding amethyst. So we need 60, then 30 to 50, and then 50. Do we need max 60? Or is it least? Okay. So it's the quanta 50. So okay, so it's the arcana that we need to increase. Which is fine because we got stuff to do that somewhere. I could put down these guys. Okay, let's try this again. Perfect. Let's grab a couple of these. I'll think 10 will be fine. We're not going to make all 10 of these geodes. It's just going to be like 5 of them, I think. Let's see what else we need. We need calcite. I think we can make that. Maybe not. I do not have the amethyst. We make the tough. We can. So we could do this way. see, is that enough? Let's go. Okay. So what do we need for this again? We need 4 skulk, or 4 soul, 4 echoing, 1 draconic, and then 5 of these, and then a skeleton skull. Okay, so let me pick these up. That could stay. Did it say anything about treasure? No, so I'll go ahead and remove that guy. That could stay. That will stay. Okay. So we need 4 and 4. 1, 2, 3. Well, I got 3 of those, so let me pick this guy up. And then it said 5. Wait, how many? Yeah, 5 of these guys. That seems quite a bit, honestly. Okay, and then what else did we need? It said a skull? Skeleton skull? Grab one of those. And we can put you right there. Oh yeah, there we go. I don't want to use 2 of these in my setup. Okay, so we got the soul touch on this side, the echoing on this side. We got 2 of the geodes in the back there. We got the draconic. Go ahead and throw this guy back right here. Let me go ahead and this guy right there. What else are we missing? Oh yeah, that's right. It requires 5 of them, not 4. Let me grab the other ones out of my system. There's one. And there's the other one. Okay. Wanta. And I could throw. Now we have the full Library of Alexandria. The full Apothic Enchanting setup with 11 enchanting clues and all maxed out Eterna, Quanta, and Arcana. So let's grab a couple more books if we can. I'll need to work on automating leather. Oh yeah, that's looking a lot better. So you see those Curse of Binding, Curse of Vanishing? We could use this book. Let's see if we could actually make it real quick. And we could put this right here. And then we'll go ahead and dump all these books into our system. And then pull out the ones we don't want. So like the Curse of Binding, Curse of Vanishing, and I think that's it. Well, and then we'll do unusing as well. So now that we have these in there, we could just right click on this. And now you can see Curse of Binding, Vanishing, and Using up in Jade. So we'll no longer get those enchants while we're doing this process. Or do they need to be separated? Hold on, let me try that. Okay, there we go. Now it's showing enchantment filter, unusing, Curse of Vanishing, and binding. Let's try this again. There we go. Looking a lot better. Looking very good. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here for today's episode. We got a lot done today. We finished the progression of Apothic Enchanting. We also finished the Ars Nouveau items that we were needing. And we, you know, killed the warden a couple of times. No big deal. And we captured one, which is going to be used later on. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, if you liked today's episode, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Don't forget the like button as well. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.